Good morning, how are you? Happy Saturday to you. It's still cold here in the UK, but hey ho. Have you had a good week? Is it, do you notice the weekend, or is your week 6 Saturdays and a Sunday? Have you gone full time with internet marketing, or are you still working the job? Hey, it'll get better, just be consistent, okay? Right, this week we talked about Aweber. We're going to jump on the screen and just have a quick recap, okay? It's a massive subject, and I'm not pretending to have covered it all, because I don't think you could in 5 days. There is so much to look at. Okay, so we'll jump on the screen. We're talking Aweber, and there we go. So, account overview, home. We've talked about basic tracking, different lists, list automation, that's easy for me to say, list automation, list segmentation and resends. We talked about testing your links in those emails. We've also talked about testing the funnel going through. Okay, so if we look, one thing that people really overlook in Aweber is the help section. If we click on that, it is a really useful thing. I know it sounds obvious, I know it sounds ridiculous, but there is so much stuff in here. There are so many tricks. I'm just scratching the surface, okay? I'm not here to teach you all of this. There are people far better at that than me. I'm just giving you a quick insight, really, to help maybe get you started. This isn't a definitive training thing at all. So let's not forget that this help section is brilliant. It really, really is. Okay, so we're starting in the home screen. Basic tracking is, I use different lists for different things, you know. I've got my spy bar list, I've got my Pinterest list, I've got local paper, laptop lifestyle. That was my very, very first thing that I ever did. Those are actual buy site lists. Those are lists that I move people to when they buy a product. Or do you remember we talked about that? We talked about that in automation, and we had the automation rules. And I like to get people to take action and to move lists. And if you do this with the automation rules, they won't get re-bombarded with different stuff, okay? There will only be things that are relevant to things that they bought, so they're not getting constantly massive messages about different things. Okay, then we dropped on to list segmentation, didn't we, after automation? And we looked at resending by segmentation. So it's a beginning and wanted motivated person. They're the same email, okay? It got 90 opens the first time and we sent it again. And do you remember how we did that? We viewed the stats, and then from the stat view, when that page fills in, we looked at the unopens, yeah? And we then built a segment on those unopens, and it was, what was the name of it? Motivated person. So we call it MP3 because I think we sent it 3 times. Put the date in, which is 7/12/13. Okay, save that segment. We can now resend that to that segment, and that's based on people that didn't open it. Okay, now what you need to do is change the title, because it may just have been the title that they didn't like. All right, so we did that. We talked about testing, both sorts of testing. We talked about testing the links in the actual message that we've done. Do you remember? And we can send a test by clicking that, and we send a test to ourselves, and then we click all these links. Absolutely vital. If you don't test, you're potentially wasting all your money. And then we also tested, do you remember, from sign-up forms? We had the spy bar one, and we put my name in there, email in there, sent it, and we actually went through the funnel. Again, essential, because if you don't know that your sign-up form is going to work, so we've installed that web form, we've been and filled it in, And remember, we went and looked at all the email things coming through, the alerts that you get because somebody has signed up. And then we tested it the other way to make sure that the emails coming out were the emails that we wanted. Okay? Don't forget, Aweber has huge analytic reports. Okay? Absolutely massive. You need to use them. You need to extract this data to see what's working and what isn't. All right? So that's Aweber in a nutshell. It's really not a definitive thing at all. Hopefully, if you're just getting going, that's been enough to give you confidence to go in there and try stuff. You can't break it, and even if you do, just turn it off and start again. It's that simple. So hopefully that's been good for you. I hope you've had a great week. I certainly have. It's been real good fun. You take care. Steve Greenhalgh, stevegreenhalgh.com, helping you create financial security through digital marketing. Take care. Speak to you soon. Bye.